Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
You've entered the No Comfort Zone.
The No Comfort Zone.
It's time for a reality check.
Had a coaching call this morning, and it went really well, and there was some clarity in that call. And this is Dan Brzezowski with the No Comfort Zone podcast. What was great about it was clarity. For the longest time, I talk about the No Comfort Zone and what that means to me and how it's helped other people. And I don't know where to put this, but, you know, I just kind of, based on this call, I kind of had an epiphany. I had that moment in time where things kind of stopped. The heavens opened up, the light shined down, and I was found. And it was great, because here's the message that I have for you after that. People are overprescribed medications. People are, I'm telling you what, from my own personal story, it wasn't about getting too comfortable. It was about not dealing with a problem and then not dealing with another problem and not dealing with another problem and getting basically diagnosed that, hey man, you're depressed. Oh wow, I'm depressed. What do I need to do? Well, you need to take this pill. You need to go to therapy. And then, oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Your depression's pretty bad, actually. It looks like you might take this test, 25 questions into it. Yup, you're bipolar. You're bipolar 2 with rapid cycling. Unbelievable that happened. Shocking. 14 medications later, and I fell asleep. Completely fell asleep. Knocked me out. And then all of a sudden, it's not helping. It's making me crazy. It's making me suicidal. It's getting me really bad places. So my financial problems got substantially worse. My relationships got substantially worse. My trouble got financially worse. Worse all the way around, until finally I couldn't do it anymore, man. I had to check out. I had to take all the pills all at once. And guess what happened? Didn't work. Shocking. But what it did work, although I say that the pharmaceutical medications ruined my life and being misdiagnosed ruined my life, it truly didn't. It was really, the way I look at it now, it's an investment in my life. That I'm not a victim here. I made the choices because basically I wanted to get comfortable again. And I realized that I had to get uncomfortable and find out what the hell's going on in my life and wake the heck up. And when I woke up, when I'm awake and I'm seeing what's going on around me, I wanted to change. And I started to change for the better over periods of time. Now that I'm awake, I see everybody else is asleep. Everybody's like got this issue, man. They're dealing with nothing. They're in their phone. They're not living their life. No one's on purpose. Nothing's on intention. A bunch of zombies Netflixed out. And it's scary to me. It's really scary to me because I was there and it almost killed me. And now I'm not saying for you to jump off your medication right away and do that. I actually had medical help. And I was suicidal. I had to go to a place where they took me off the medication, rehabilitated me back to a foundation of health, and I chose not to take the medication anymore. I chose to get off of it, but I also chose to get on it. So with their medical advice. So I'm not telling you that, you're not sick or you're not got issues or there's whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm not taking responsibility for that. It's time for you to take responsibility and realize, is the medication helping you or hurting you? Are you really woke up? Do you really know what's going on around you? Are you paying attention to what's happening? And because you haven't maybe paid attention in such a long time, are you dealing with the consequences of not paying attention now? And maybe that's the reason why you're depressed. Listen, you can go out and you can go buy yourself something that's going to make you feel better for 2 seconds. That's not happiness. You can go out and find a relationship, see if that's going to make you feel better and make you whole. You can try that. You can go to work and you can work your ass off and you can make a bunch of money if that's something you choose to do, and that's not going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy is when you're aware of your surroundings and you're there with intention. What does that mean? I'm going to work right now because I want to go to work. Believe it or not, I'm one of those people that actually I like what I do. But for the longest time, I was so medicated, I didn't appreciate it, didn't like it. It was a task, it was a chore. It's kind of like in that Adam Sandler movie with the remote control. I don't even know the name of it, but he pretty much goes through his life to skip the boring and dull parts. That ain't me. I woke up and I want to get every breath out of life I can because I was on the other side. I was in the coma. I couldn't speak. I couldn't walk. And here I am, a paid speaker teaching sales training and management courses and stuff like that. And because I had a divorce, nothing was worthwhile. It does not make any sense. I was depressed because my relationship broke up. Didn't know how to cope, so I was prescribed some medication. So are you going to work now? Are you medicating in a different way? Are you medicating by checking out Facebook, checking your emails constantly? Are you doing it by putting off, I know I should go work out. You know what I'm going to do tonight? Tonight, I'm actually doing something crazy for me. Tonight, I get to go out and I get to go work legs when I get home. I don't want to do it. And it's a new workout. I'm going to try it, and wow, it's crazy. But you know what? The soreness, oh my God, I'm getting old. I get so sore now. But guess what? That's part of living. I want to go work out so that I can rest up, so that I can feel the pain, so that my legs can be a little bit stronger. I really want to do it because I know that by working my leg muscles and getting those, recalibrated or whatever, I have a better chance of burning fat and getting healthier. That's the truth. That's the real reason. And then, I'll do upper body in there. But also, too, I'm reading more now. I'm trying to consume as many books as I can. I think it's July? I've already got 11 books consumed. Really happy with that, and basically the focus that it's putting in other areas of my life. If a question comes up, man, it's cool. I got references and resources and mentors that I can call, and they're all there available just to help me. And that's what I want to do for you, is I want to help you wake up. You got dreams, passions, and stuff that's still sitting in the basement. Well, it's time for you to wake up and get out of your comfort zone and start doing the things that you can live with some intention. So this really is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for me because my epiphany was simply this. It was time for me to get out of my comfort zone and really realize what, easy for me to say, what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to let everybody know that what happens when you wake up. You start to notice some things in your life that you need to change. You start to identify of, I've been sleeping for so long, I wasn't living. And then when you start to realize that you weren't living, how do you want to live? What decisions do you want to make, and what environment do you want to create that you can be the leader of your reality and get the people around you to help to support your reality, which will be better for the people around you. And then it's really the massive action part. And that's why I'm going to work. Today I'm actually going to work because this is the action side of things. The end result is I want the house, I want the time, I want the opportunities, and I have to commit to put my foot in the right direction, because if you've been on this podcast a little bit, just a little bit, you know that when you do the right thing, and in your heart and your head, when you do the right thing, the next right thing happens. So, with that being said, this was your wake-up call. This is Dan Brzezowski from the No Comfort Zone. Hit me up at the NoComfortZone1@gmail.com. Let's figure something out. Let's see what we can do together to help you get out of your comfort zone and start living a life on purpose.
Say Goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.